Robert, we have you here. I want to quickly talk about guns in this respect. Here's the president, a picture of him skeet shooting. We know that there had been a kerfuffle. This idea was he really? The president said in an interview that yes, he had fired a gun, yes, he had done skeet shooting. I do have to ask you, have you seen him skeet shoot?
I have not, but Camp David for him is a private retreat that he spends most of the time with his family. I don't think it's whether or not the president shoots a gun regularly, or even if he shoots it well.
Why did the White House participate in the conspiracy essentially by feeding the beast?
Oh, Chuck, because all you sit in the briefing room as you used to when I was there and ask us for photo evidence for anything that the president says or does. But let's not. I mean, the big political development this week in the debate on guns was that the NRA came out in favor of criminals having access to any weapon they'd like to in our society, walking back the same congressional testimony that they gave after Columbine, that having a universal background check to make sure that a criminal doesn't have access to a semi-automatic weapon. I mean, that's the real event that happened this week in Washington.
I want to show a little bit of this ad. I'm going to just roll it through here. Michael Bloomberg's putting up a Super Bowl ad, Ralph Reed and Anna, about putting off, supporting the universal background check bill, showing testimony of Wayne LaPierre in 1999 supporting a universal background check. Here's a little bit of that ad.
The NRA once supported background checks.
We think it's reasonable to provide mandatory instant criminal background checks for every sale at every gun show. No loopholes anywhere for anyone.
All right, I'll admit I need quick answers here. Can a Southern Republican vote for the background check bill and get reelected?
Well, look, a licensed gun dealer at a gun show already does a background check. That's already going on. So what we're talking about is antique and special collectors and private sales. I think that's going to be very difficult to legislate properly without killing gun shows.
Anna, there is a urban-rural split almost more so than there is inside the Republican Party than anything else. Urban Republicans from our hometown of Miami more supportive of this idea.
Yes, but I think both the Southern Republican and the urban Republican should all be voting for universal background checks. Look, Connecticut was a game changer. We need to understand that. The gun issue is here. It's not going away. Every other day we are hearing about a tragedy on the news, and people keep asking, what are we doing about it? Republicans and the NRA should be part of the solution, should be part of the conversation, not just say no. And universal background checks is something that there could be consensus on.
Guys, I have to leave it there. Sorry, Robert. I'll get you. I'll get you again. I don't get. You used to be able to cut me off, so now I get to cut you off every once in a while. Thank you all.